1919, British troops massacred hundreds of unarmed Indian civilians in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar. On April 13, 1919, British troops opened fire on a crowd of unarmed Indian civilians who were gathered in a walled garden. The massacre left hundreds of people dead and injured, and it became a symbol of British brutality and oppression. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre was a turning point in the Indian independence movement, and it helped to galvanize support for the cause of freedom. 1941, Japan and the Soviet Union signed a Pact of Neutrality during World War II. The signing of the Pact of Neutrality on April 13, 1941, was a significant event in World War II. The pact allowed Japan to focus its military efforts on its war with China, while the Soviet Union was able to concentrate on its own war with Germany. The pact remained in effect until the Soviet Union declared war on Japan in August 1945. 1945, during World War II, on April 13, 1945, Vienna, Austria, was captured by Soviet and Bulgarian forces. It was a major turning point in World War II. Vienna had been a stronghold of Nazi Germany, and its capture helped to pave the way for the Allied victory in Europe. The city was heavily damaged during the war, but it has since been rebuilt and is now a thriving metropolis. 1960, the U.S. launched Transit 1B, the world's first satellite navigation system. The launch of Transit 1B on April 13, 1960, was a major milestone in the history of satellite navigation. Transit 1B was the first satellite to be used for navigation purposes, and it paved the way for the development of the Global Positioning System, GPS. GPS is now used by billions of people around the world for a variety of purposes, including navigation, mapping, and timing. 1970, an oxygen tank exploded on Apollo 13, crippling the spacecraft. The Apollo 13 mission was supposed to be the third manned lunar landing mission. However, on April 13, 1970, an oxygen tank exploded on the spacecraft, crippling it and putting the lives of the 3 astronauts on board in danger. The astronauts were able to return to Earth safely, but the mission was a failure. The Apollo 13 incident is a reminder of the dangers of space exploration and the importance of safety. 1998, the Good Friday Agreement was signed in Northern Ireland, a major step in the peace process. It was signed on April 13, 1998, by the British and Irish governments, and by political parties from both Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. The agreement established a power-sharing government in Northern Ireland, and it helped to bring an end to the decades-long conflict between Unionists and Nationalists. The Good Friday Agreement is considered to be one of the most important peace agreements of the 20th century.